How you doing tonight? Woo! Yeah. Woo! I'm trying to figure out how far I can go tonight. It's a good-looking crowd. It's good to be here. Hell, it is good to be anywhere. When I was growing up, I lived in a trailer park for a while. I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions about girls who grow up in trailer parks. I mean, seriously, I only stripped for a year. Welcome to Main Stage, Heidi Ho in the house. That was me. I was standing there dancing for this fat cat oil man in my Wonder Woman outfit. Wearing my indestructible Amazon bracelets. Had me my lasso of truth. He handed me $2,500. I hadn't even taken my clothes off. I'm like, hey now, I think we made a connection. But actually, I realized stripping wasn't for me. It was exhausting. So I did what any smart businesswoman would do. I got me a sugar daddy. Woo, woo, woo. I like to call them benefactors. I don't know, benefactor. It sounds like some rich old man living in a castle. You know, you never have to really see him. He just sends you checks. That's kind of how it was. My benefactor, his name was George. He was a doctor. I describe him as a cross between Bill Murray and a garden gnome. He had the complexion of a beef patty.
Oh my God.
He stood about 4'11" in heels, because he wore them sometimes. My typical day was wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, try not to kill myself, not pour Vicodin. I know it sounds really glamorous, but I tell you, that was the hardest money I ever didn't earn. I mean, I didn't work for it, but I earned that money, you know what I'm saying? I tell you what, let me talk to you about my family. I spoke to my mother. I tell you, it makes me really anxious to visit my mother because I never know which mom I'm going to get. The mom who wants to pet my hair, or the one who thinks I fucked her husband. Too far. Hang on, because we're going. Hang on. I talked to my mom yesterday, and she told me she's taking Adderall. I'm like, Adderall, Mom, that's prescription speed. She says, yeah, I know. It's awesome. I was like, Mom, you're almost 70 years old. You have got to get off of that stuff. And she's like, but I need it to keep up with the baby. That's right, you heard me. She got a baby. You see, my 19-year-old niece took her newborn daughter over to visit my parents and said, I gotta run an errand. That was 17 months ago. We haven't seen her since. Welcome to Tavaresville. Leave your common sense teeth and baby at the door. And my sister Tracy, now she's got an identity problem because for the longest time, she was me. Oh, she stole my high school diploma because I was the only one in the family that had one. She stole my social security number and she entered the Navy. As me. In fact, her first husband thought he was marrying a petty officer named Tammy, but instead he married a petty thief named Tracy. Don't you hate it when your aunt tries to convince you that your father isn't really your dad? What the hell is that? What is she really trying to say to me? That my mother was a whore? But who wouldn't be a whore at 16 in Mishawaka, Indiana? I once masturbated on a pile of sweaters at a store named Cashmere. Don't worry, I wasn't a customer. I worked there. I put a note on the door that said be back in 5 minutes. I know I'm a bad employee. Because it was more like 10. Yeah. On any given day, my family fluctuates between Jerry Springer and cops. Which is why it is so shocking to me that I ever got married. But I'm married for 10 years now. Marriage is an interesting institution. You know, you meet someone, you fall in love. You get married, you become family. Who wants to fuck their family? Again. Oh, see, there you go. I see how it goes. I mean, nobody should have to fuck a family member past the age of 9. When you are married, intimacy takes a lot of different forms. For instance, it never fails that whenever I decide it's time to take a bath, my husband decides it's time to take a shit. I have 2 bathrooms. He just loved me. He just wanted to be with me. He said, baby, you're my best friend. I said, oh, honey, that is so sweet. And as your best friend, this is probably a little overdue, but don't marry me. Now remember, you is kind. Oh, yeah. You is smart. And you is important. Thanks, that's my time.